Alrighty, welcome back. We are playing more Battle Brothers today because I am absolutely hooked on this game. We are continuing our Southern Mercenaries playthrough. If you haven't watched part 1 of this playthrough, there will be a link in the description to part 1. It also shouldn't be too hard to find on the channel. But otherwise, you don't really need to know too much about it. So there will be plenty of antics in this one, regardless. I would also like to mention as well, we launched a relatively new thing not too long ago. Those of you that have been enjoying all the VODs on the VOD channel, we now have membership on the VOD channel for $3.99, and that gets you access to all of the VODs that I have scheduled for upload in advance as soon as they are scheduled. So right now, this stream, this will be coming to you a bit later than this date, but just as an example, it's currently the 15th of March as I'm streaming this, and there are 4 VODs scheduled for upload that could be watched early by members. So if you're interested, something to know about. If not, no trouble. I'm really thankful that so many people are enjoying the VODs too. It's been a lot of fun streaming again lately. Especially some of the more variety stuff. Now, last we left off, we have a fair bit of money. We'd recently lost a couple of people, I think, in a fight with Serpents. I did not expect to win that fight, but we did. So I'm quite pleased that we came out of it the other side. But we definitely need to refill our ranks a little bit. So we're gonna get started. I think we need some supplies. These are being sold at like 47 over, but then I'm not sure, to be honest, that I'll get them much cheaper right now anyway. So let's see. We may be better off just buying some armor instead. Potentially. The stuff we need to repair is actually armor. But I would like to get these guys some actual decent armor. Let's see what we can do, because it looked like we had some half decent value stuff here. There's only 30 more. That's 40 more. We could splash out on a couple of those right now. I am intrigued. I reckon we go for it. Maximum fatigue 7 and 5. Let's do it. Get one of those. And one of these. Just as some early game armor. And we're gonna grab a set of supplies. And then we'll equip our guys with some of this. So this is 75 armor. I would kind of like to put that on one of my better troops, like Enyo. So it leaves him with 76 fatigue. Oh god, this guy's fatigue is so low. I'm gonna need to get his fatigue leveled up. Grabs fatigue levels. And that then leaves me with a thick Nomad robe for this guy. Okay, so we've all got, like, you know, armor with 50 or more spare for my archer, and my archer can wait. That's not a huge deal, because he's going to be on the back lines anyway. We've got some food for now. We've got swords for when our guys level up their melee skill a little bit. Do I want to hire anybody? Right now, I actually don't know if I do. 6 is a pretty small party, but I'm also thinking, to be honest, right now, I would prefer to do some trading. Maybe some delivering of messages. I did some playthroughs by myself recently off stream and found that trading and doing like delivery missions and stuff was a really good way of getting a head start early on. So we are going to try doing that a bit more. Did we have you in our party, Asmodeus? Asmodeus the Odd. There he is. One of my more recent recruits. You do have stars in quite good areas. Like having melee defense and range defense with stars is quite good. To be honest, I've got pretty lucky with some of the stars on some of my characters. Like they've got points in pretty decent spots right now. From what I understand, these stars basically identify like, okay, this is an area where if I level up, I'll get a little bit more points to allocate into those skills from a level up. Do. So we still got 3 more days of rations, but maybe we should pick up some like long duration rations. What was that? Warehouses burned down and ambush trade routes. Selection of goods is lower and price is higher. So prices are going to be mega high here right now, yeah. Now, I think, though, we could use this to our advantage and bring some stuff here to sell. Potentially. I wouldn't mind healing some of these wounds with the extra cash we've got, though. 2 to 4 days on both of these. Yeah, I think I'd like to heal that at least, that one. Because that would affects his melee skill. Let's check the men for hire. A shepherd. Daily wage is pretty low. Hey. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, Asmodeus. Thank you for the 100 bits. They will go to the war funds. What up, Rav? Yeah, your character is still alive. We just started up for the day. I'm thinking this guy is looking pretty good value. He's got like a decent coat on. He's 240 with a daily wage of 9. The daily wage is perhaps on the high end for a caravan hand, but at 240 as an upfront cost, that's a pretty big bargain, and we've got weapons to go on him already. Is Grav the Gunner still amongst the living? I can't remember if that was in this playthrough, but I will check if you're not in our lineup. I want to say that was in a different playthrough, but I'll check here in a second. Okay, so we've got a shield. Let's go with the full durability one. He has a Nomad robe. I also seem to realize, and I think this is accurate, this is the formation of your men. So when you deploy in battle, at the top would be Miranda, and at the bottom would be Junaid. And I didn't realize that originally when I started. So that was good to know. 52 skill. Do we have anybody with higher? 59. And 56. Okay, we're gonna give Rav a sword and move the spear to Junaid. And put him towards the middle of the lineup. So I like to put my swords on the edges. so you can have a decent shield wall. Okay. They'll be on the VOD channel soon enough, Grav, if you miss the stream. Don't worry too much. Let me check our obituary. Yeah, so Grav the Gunner wasn't in this playthrough. So if you would like a character in this one, we can give you Junaid. We can give you Grav. Grav. This is a melee character. Well, he has 3 stars in ranged. We could actually train him to be an archer once we come across another bow. We could train him pretty quickly. So he'll be melee for a little bit, but as you level, we'll pump some more into range skill. And this is actually really good too. You have athletic, builds up 2 less fatigue for each tile traveled. That's really good for bowmen because you'll be moving around a lot to get clear sight lines. I like that. Hey, Brownieville, thank you very much for the tier 1, brother, for 3 months. Guys, can we get some Mr. Bread ups in the chat, please? Please and thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, buddy. Welcome back, welcome back. Getting the scam train started nice and early too, eh? Thanks to the bits from Asmodeus as well. Subscribe for 3 months. Congrats on the promotion, brother. We love a good scam train. Yeah, so what traits does your character have? Your trait is dumb, apparently. That's your trait. You are dumb. And I'm not just saying that to be mean, Asmodeus. That's the game telling you, not me, that you're really fucking dumb, dude. Okay? Just don't take it personally, alright? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Ease chat. Relax. Could go to Hikmar. But usually when it comes to trading, you're better off like going to a North or Midland city and then traveling south to sell it. Yeah, so we did 2 playthroughs last time, Rainbow. So we did a peasant mob, and then we started a Southern Mercenaries playthrough, and that's the one we're on now. So this will be part 2 of the Southern Mercenaries playthrough. Hey, what up, Batman? Can't stick around, but want to pop in and say hi. Hope all is going well. Yeah. Not too bad. I like to think that it isn't that I'm so much dumb, but I don't know when to quit when I'm in battle. No, really, I don't know when to quit, which is why I don't give up and I'm able to push past my limits. There's actually there's a permanent injury, Asmodeus, called brain damage in this. It's like there's a chance that your characters survive when they die in battle, right? And if they do, they come out of it with a permanent injury, and one of them is brain damage. And if you get that, it makes... I can't remember what effect it has negatively, but the positive side of it is that your character's resolve goes up by 15 points because they don't know when to quit. Like, they don't know when to leave the battlefield because they're brain damaged. It's like... It's really sad, but also like a really good trait. Oh, a flagellant. Illiterate and born to poverty, Eberald found refuge in the tales of the gods. When war came to the land, the gods taught him to take part for greater justice. So enamored with the world of the gods, it's not much of a surprise that the pilgrim sees the real one filled with his enemies. Oh, a peddler. I had some interesting like things that cropped up as a result of having a peddler in my offline playthrough. So I am tempted by that one. Just because he's cheap. Let's see what trade goods they've got, if anything. We got 2 more days of rations. They have nothing in the way of trade goods. We'll buy some fish. What's the mission you've got? Go to the graveyard and kill every grave robbing fool you see. No, thank you. I want to try and do some trading. That's what I'm after. So we've got enough to keep running for 7 days and 4 days on rations. So we got like a good few days to find something. And I don't want to just jump into combat quests right now. I would love to find some trade goods. And if we can get them to Al Hazif, even better. Because they had like 2 things that were jacking up prices on goods right now. Akane, sea captain. Oh god. Axeras. Watch out for those. I had a fight with those in my offline playthrough as well, with 6 of them, and we managed to beat them without any deaths, so I was pretty proud. Caravan missions are good, yeah. Free food for the duration. There's always the chance that nothing will happen. Okay. While on the path, you come across a man sitting beside the path. He's clad in some beaten armor, and there's an even more beaten weapon in his lap. He regards you with the limpest of waves. Evening, if you ain't sell swords, then I never set me pa's pants afire. That seems to be an interesting tale in and of itself, but you instead ask the man what he's doing in the middle of the road. More importantly, you ask this rather able-bodied fella if he's looking for work. A job? Nah, I don't need one. I already done what that sword selling bit and I'm done with it. You know what? Here. He starts undoing his armor and throws it on the ground before you. Take it. I've no need for that life anymore. Take the weapon too. I'm leaving all this shite behind. You should too, but I know you won't. Not before it's too late anyway. I'm walking the earth until my feet are ground into nubs. As for yourself, Godspeed. And just like that, the stranger leaves. You gained an arming sword and a basic mail shirt. Yo, those are like... I should not have these yet. I am happy with that. Okay, so they're a little bit beaten up, but that's okay. 115 armor. Damn, dude. We can't give it to Rav because he's not got the fatigue allowance for it. Might be something for Enyo. What's the fatigue withdrawal? 12? Ooh. Grav's got 80 fatigue. That would take him to 70 and he would still... But do I want to protect my better fighters? I think it's more in my interest to protect my better fighters for now. No offense, Grav. So we'll go with Enyo the second. Grav can still get an upgrade. And the arming sword. I would add too much to the fatigue of Rav. Oh, it's because he's got minus 20% right now because of his pierced chest wound. He has had it healed though, I'm pretty sure. That'll be gone soon. Could give it to Miranda. Oh, wow. This thing takes fatigue, eh? 12? I suppose that makes sense. Let's give this to Asmodeus, maybe. Or, yeah, there we go. And then you can have the militia spear. Amazing. Okay. I'm trying to work the best way to keep fatigue fairly high, to keep the people with the lower melee skill, like, the people with the lower melee skill to have spears. Caravan missions are actually bait. They're safe but not profitable with how much time they take. Oh, hello. I could help a few Brigand poachers, some Brigand raiders. Let's see how this goes for them, because I kind of don't want to get involved if they're going to get slaughtered. Oh, these guys are going to help them out. Alright, oh, they defended themselves. Okay. I was going to jump in there at the right moment, but never mind. I don't know. Caravan missions seem like bait, but I feel like the trick is taking a caravan mission and then buying goods from the same settlement and trying to sell them on. That was how I was making money in my offline playthroughs. But I'm struggling to find somewhere that's... A lot of these places all have, like, no trade goods or terrified villages and ambush trade routes and shit. Like... Not getting much luck right now. Is there another town nearby? Yeah, there's one just over there. The biggest thing right now, for me is allowing me to build my ranks a little bit rather than losing them. Building up some money, I think. What up, Swedish? What up, Beaker? How you doing? It's strange, but you seem to have a good time. See this dark spot. Would you be willing to venture that way and try to find the tilted tombstones? Yes, I would. 60 crowns in advance, another 230. Yeah, sure. Go find something. That's an easy mission. Okay, so right here, dies. 416. Not bad. They're a little bit overpriced, but if I took those south, those might be worth a little bit more. But I'm going to wait until we come back from this next mission, because they might be more willing to trade with me then and give me better value. Because right now, there's a drought. That's one thing to keep in mind. But that doesn't affect those items in particular. Farmhand. Cheap but high day wage. Poacher. It's pretty much all on my money right now. Might be able to take one of these guys. When we come back. All right, Rainbow, have a good one. F5. We are saving northeast and around the region of Old Lock Hills. Oh, is that Old Lock Hills right there? To the northeast, so it's going to be like round here, isn't it? If it's a tomb. There it is. Nice. Okay. That was really, really quick cash. Love that for us. A lot of settlements down here. We could, like, quite easily do some trading. Okay, so now these are even closer to their actual value. I'm gonna buy one of these, I think. And it'll tell us what we bought it for, 402. And we'll try to head south and sell them. And if we can find one, hopefully, we'll take some messenger missions on the way. That's the real... I feel was the real trick to the offline playthrough I was having. Was finding messenger missions or caravan missions and buying goods while I'm there. I'm really hoping we can make some half decent money. Then we'll head back towards like Al Hazif and Al Anwar and okay. Nighttime at the moment. Brigands have been taken off with livestock. This is a pretty big fight. Yeah, I'm good. Ambush trade routes is going to mean that's not really worth it. So we'll keep going. Can you beat this game, or is it more like Project Zomboid? By my understanding, there is an end game event that happens because you can either choose between them on the start menu when you begin your playthrough, or you can select it to be random. So yeah, what Rav said, it's open-ended, but it seems like, and I do want to preface that I've not got there myself, but it seems like there are end game events that you can kind of say like, yeah, you beat it sort of thing. Okay, lots of choice of missions here. That's good. Okay, so just like that, we've made 500. Or sorry, we've made 100 off of these. But I think we're gonna go further south with them potentially. Because the southern cities tend to buy stuff for so much more. I'm gonna get rid of these. Don't seem to be worth anything anywhere we're going at the moment. Might be able to craft some stuff with them at a taxidermist. Lots of men to hire. Erling the Fool. Look at his hat. Amazing. Reinhardt the Cultist. Oh, he's a Davcool cultist. Yo, that's cheap for a footman. His day rate is pretty high, but I mean that's a cheap rate for a footman. Militia. We might get him if we can, but I need to make sure we can actually feed my men and stuff first. Let's see what these quests are. Oh, he wants us to find something nearby? Absolutely. 100%. Again, super easy quest, those ones. Let's pick up some rations that aren't too expensive right now. Fish is 90. We'll grab some fish. Still got 4 days on wages. Oh, at Grottenhaven, a man approaches the company. Behind him, you spy a couple of poor families staring on. You're not sure if he's their ambassador or not, but either way, he comes right for you with a proposition spoken low and quiet. Listen here, Sellsword. If you go out and find the toppled Watchtower, come to us first. The rulers of Grothaven need not bring their greed and lust for power to that place. Leave it to us, alright? We'll pay you well. Before you can say a word, he straightens up and continues on. When you look back down the road, those families are no longer around. Huh. The rulers of Grothaven need not bring their greed and lust for power to that place. Interesting. Who do you think they are, chat? Why do these guys want to know? I mean, it sounds like they're trying to maybe make a living out there and don't want the higher ups to take it and charge them money for shit, but who knows? Any mods or just vanilla? We're on a vanilla playthrough. Yeah, I'm pretty new to the game still, so I'm not gonna be diving into mods for a while. Former Reddit mods. Toppled Watchtower to the north around the region of Barum. Okay. Barum. So we'll just head straight north and see. Had a few hundred hours before starting up some modded Legends runs. Nice. Time to return to the Trade Master. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about this. It would probably break the contract if I didn't turn it in, right? Like if I went to them first. Here we go. Entering Grothaven, you're headed off by a familiar face, the man who had greeted you just before you had departed in the first place, but this time he has a satchel with him. 380 crowns for your silence. Tell the rulers of this town absolutely nothing, and it's yours. They need not know about our deal, they just need not know where this place is. It's important to us, with history, beyond measure, and all they'll do is raid and pillage it. Please, accept. I'd say to the contract, since you want to get friendly relations. We really do. We do want friendly relations. They offered us, was it 60 in advance and 230 on completion or something like that? I don't think it's worth the quick crowns to accept this deal. Personally. It's better in the long run to get renown, and I want to stick to contracts, because if I break the contract, it will reduce my status. Telling the man that you've no interest in betraying your original employer sets him off. He tries to attack you, launching forwards to glom onto you with angry hands. Hemi the Younger pushes him away and threatens to kill him with a blade. The man backs off. He sits beside the path, head between his knees, sobbing. One of the men give him a handkerchief as they pass by. Shit. You report to Falk, the trade master, telling him of the toppled Watchtower's locations. He nods and scribbles, copying the notes from your map. Curious, you ask how he knows you're not lying. The man sits down in a chair and leans back, clasping his hands over his belly. I invested in a tracker who kept close to your company. He made it here before you did, and you've but confirmed what I already know. Hope you didn't mind the measures taken. Nodding, you think it a wise move, and take your pay and go. Okay. Okay, delivery. About a day of travel northeast of here. Wow, okay, that's really not a lot at all. 130 crowns. We're going that way anyway, though, so that's fine, I suppose. Yeah, that's really not far out of my way at all. It's literally the next town up the road. Easy renown, I suppose. I wouldn't mind buying that guy we found in town, though. He was a militiaman, and he was like... Was it like 300 or something? Which is really cheap, honestly. From what I've seen. $270.11 a day. Yeah, that was it. Real cheap for that kind of guy. Oh, what we got here? Local holiday. Time for food and drink. Oh, damn. Food is cheap right now. We need provisions. Good time to get them. Especially considering ghost cheese spoils in 11 days. That will keep for a little bit. Four more days of provisions now. I highly recommend using the GOG version. It has a 4 GB patch to the game. Oh, nice. Nah, for now I'm good. I don't think I'll think about modding for quite a long time yet, to be honest. I like to experience like the vanilla game for a good while. I like to basically, you know, learn the ins and outs of the game and then go into it. What's this? They say there are ghosts afoot. Talk of ghosts and goblins. No, thank you. I'm good. I don't want to risk this. So there's a patch on GOG for the game that was like, what is it, like a DLC or like a patch with like new features or something that just wasn't available on Steam? I think it was GOG's team, all I can assume since it is on Steam. I'd be interested to know, you know, what that was for and like what kind of effect it has. That seems really odd. Bringing old Caravan gods lost the harm, and now I need somebody else to watch my shipment. Oh, we're going to Al Hazif to the southeast. Okay, it's a long trip. 1,600 crowns when the contract is done. We are going there. We want to go south to trade. I expect this to be quite a dangerous trip because it's a long trip. I can't recruit men now either. Eesh. Maybe I should have said we'll think about it and left it until the morning. But, you know, hindsight. Definitely want the contract, though. Alright. We have a big money contract, boys. Let's get the men's spirit up before we go. Oh, literally just left. You come across a man and a woman arguing outside of one of the town's buildings. Why do I give you all of it? I'm the one doing all the work, she yells. The man rubs his chin and responds, oh my god. I can't read. Can I read that? I manage the minge. How would you find work without me? Fucking hell. You manage the what? You can't say that. The woman, seeing you, turns and asks if you'd sleep with her. She could be shaped like 2 circles and a triangle, and you'd still probably... and you'd probably still have a go. The woman throws her hands out. See, half this world's ready for business if I so much as open my legs. The wannabe pimp asks you to talk some sense into his prospect. I'm actually lost for words. That man really said, I manage the minge, with his whole chest, and meant it. Jesus Christ. Nothing wrong with a cell whore playing by her own rules. With a fatherly appeal, you take the pimp by the shoulder. You can take the woman out of a whore, but you can't take the whore out of a woman. Jesus Christ, chat. Look, let it be known, I do not reflect these views. I am reading from dialogue. For anyone listening, this is in-game dialogue. Alright? Just get that out there. The pimp thinks it's over. You do too, as you were never one for logic. The pimp looks at you. What? The lady steps forward, taking the pimp by the other shoulder. I think he's saying to cut me loose. When the pimp raises an eyebrow, the woman clarifies, figuratively speaking. The pimp sighs. I don't understand what the hell you two are saying, but alright. I thought maybe I could get a business going here, a woman there, peddle their gooch. Oh my god, sorry. Peddle their gooches and mooches, make some crowns, retire early. Oh well, back to grinding wheat into flour until I keel over and die. The man walks off, his nose sniffling. What the fuck did I just read? I repeat, peddle their gooches and mooches. The pimp game isn't for everyone. That's it? Wait, nothing came of that whole thing? It was just dialogue? I thought there was gonna be some kind of like, you know, you're right, here's some of my money that I made today, or something like that. Jesus Christ. This game has some of the best dialogue I've ever seen. Oh my god. Hello, Drej. How are you doing? Uh-oh. You stay there. No. Oh, they were headed our way there at the end. Oh my god. A quick Google shows me that the issue comes down to the EXE being 32-bit, and with how Steam is handled, it can overwrite an LAA flag for the EXE to access more than 2 gigabytes, whereas GOG does not. There are no differences between the two. Interesting. You bought Terminus. Nice, dude. Enjoy. Enjoy. Great game. Honestly, the developers of that game are so pleasant. I say developers. Developer. It was mostly one guy, and I think he like took on like 1 or 2 other people recently, but we did a sponsorship with Terminus, and genuinely they were that person was so friendly, so down to earth, and like he did everything himself. Like he talked through the game with, like, you know, potential sponsors, like or potential content creators that they were going to sponsor, like myself. They showed us like parts of the game. We went back and forth. I went back and forth with them a couple times about questions. They were so pleasant to deal with. South Korean developers, I think, for that game. Really cool. I actually need to reach out to them and see if they're going to Gamescom this year. I'd really like to meet them. All right. Hemi the Younger sags into the sands, one knee buckling, and as soon as it straightens back up, the other buckles in turn. You look back just in time to watch as his eyes roll back in his head and he crumples. The company rushes to his help, getting him water and shade. He hacks and thrashes back to life, but the withering heat has already done its damage. Hemi the Younger is exhausted. What does that do? Minus 40% maximum fatigue. Whew. Oh, here we go. I didn't see what that was. We knew we were likely to get a fight. No, 7 Nomad cutthroats. Whoa, okay. Not sure how I feel about this one. We may back up and try and fight with the Caravan hands. I like the idea of fighting with them rather than like... Are we on a new run? We're on the Southern Mercenaries run. It was the second half of the last stream we did. Yeah, I think we're gonna fall back a little bit and fight with the Caravan hands. Because they should help, right? If they get close enough, they should help. Previously, I've just sort of held a line in the middle, but... Yeah, Hemi's fucking... Oh my god, dude. Hemi is fooked. My concern is there's 7 of them. Which could be pretty... pretty tough. I could leap forward here and do like a ignite. I'd still have the AP, but I don't really want to risk that because I think I'd prefer to fight with the support of the Caravan hands if I can. I really hope they join in. Got one down here on his own that I feel pretty confident that I could take. And we'll focus the ones without the shields first. Try and go for them. Okay, here's spear walling. Good, good, good. I want to make them come to us. They seem content to stay put right now. Oh, are they holding their turns? They're holding their turns. They want to wait to see what we do. He goes in. Miranda goes in 2 turns. Let's hold the rest of that turn. And honestly, I think Grand does as well. Wait for them to move in. Force them. Are any of your units named after chat? Yes, everybody. Everybody is named after chat. It looks like these guys aren't going to help me unless they're actually like forced to fight. Hemi can't do shit, man. He's better off just waiting this turn. He's going for the donkeys. All right, go for the ones without the shields first. Let's see if we can break their morale nice and early. Looks like a, what was that, a 9% increase? Okay, good hit. Oof. The doggy! Surely the caravan hands will defend now, right? God, they're getting some good hits in. That they won't just let the donkeys get messed up, I hope. Okay, that's one. Yeah, here we go. Go on, caravan hands. Give them the business. I really want to try and push home as many kills as we can in one turn. Let's try and break their morale nice and early. Give us some maneuvering room to get around them. Shield wall. Nice hit. Surround him. Nice. Now this is where I would hope we can try and box them in a little bit. Caravan hands are helping. Get them, lads. Sick 'em, boys. Hold his turn, maybe? Yeah. I mean, we might as well take a shot. It's 7%, but like, you never know, right? Good hit. Shield wall, because he's still going to get one hit off, I think. Okay, good. Get him! Nice. Nice. Yes. Excellente. Kill him. Okay, yeah, these guys are fucked. I was a little bit worried about this fight, but these guys are fucked. Oh, they killed a caravan hand, though. Oh, they killed 2. There's still 1 caravan hand alive. And I would think as long as the donkeys are okay, they don't really care. I would hope. Acceptable losses, exactly. Sort of my opinion on it too. Hold your turn, Hemi. Can complete the quest with 1 donkey left. Okay. Well, that's the main thing. As long as they're not going to be, like, pissed off that, you know, most of their guys died. That's the main thing. Okay, we're getting some more surrounding in here. This guy's got no shield, so we'll go for him. Yikes. Okay, not great. Oh, good job, buddy. Oh, Grav just took a pretty heavy hit. That's the problem like this level is like some of these weapons can be really like heavy damaging, and it early on it all it takes is like 1 decent hit and your character's gone. Finish him. Come on, buddy. Get him. Get him. Okay. Whew. I was a little bit worried there. Grand took a pretty heavy hit, but that's all right. Victories with no losses. This is acceptable. No losses to our men, anyway. Asmo hard carried as usual. As usual. I'm thinking about maybe getting a couple of guys with like long-handled weapons that can reach over our lines as well. I on my offline playthrough have started getting to some slightly better weapons. Like I don't know if it's mid-tier, but the, you know, not the starting ones, the next ones up. And the bill hook is absolutely deadly. I love the bill hook. That thing slaps. All right, 1,600 coins. Amazing. That's a big payoff for us. We need some supplies. But we also brought dyes with us that sell for more money, because now we're down in the south. So let's sell those. Fetch good prices, especially in the north. By the way, has anybody... I've always found that when I go to the southern cities, they never sell stuff at value. It's always worth way more. Is that just like you have to get your renown up with the southern cities to be able to get like decent prices? Is that just how it's going to be with the southern states, or... Hey, what up, Choppy? How you doing? What up, Camper? No mods. Completely vanilla. Sounds like it's your caravan now. What up, Moon Queen? Bill hook is so good, yeah. Just like real life, you gotta get good before you're worth a thing, yep. Okay. I mean, now the question is, better equip the men we've got or buy more men? The supplies here are pretty cheap. I'm thinking we would stock up on some supplies. They're only like 20 above value, which is pretty decent for supplies. We've got good money to get some more men. We've got like a couple of weapons and shields that we could outfit like maybe 2 guys with. But we would need a I think, like, some half-decent sets of armor for them. Like a lino thorax. Like, this one's not bad. Same with this one, 74%. That's not bad either. I'm gonna buy both of these. And then see if we can get us a couple of men. And I think that's a good... That would be a good balance. Bow's not bad. Short bow, 200. 284. I wouldn't mind a war fork. Something like that, at least. That, you know, people could use to reach over. It's just a better version of a pitchfork. Let's see. The good thing about those weapons as well is you can kind of get away with having some guys that are maybe a little bit less equipped in terms of armor and protection, because, like, you know, you've got them a line behind, right? In the back. These guys aren't great, though, I'm not gonna lie. None of these guys really look like people I would want. The ones that are decent, like this guy, they've got, like, pretty high wages. I think let's look for, maybe we can get another trading mission. Not interested. Sanderhaven, a good 5 days of travel. This is a 3-star. I think that would be pushing it. Let's talk money. 3,200. Okay, hang on. Okay, so question to all of the Battle Brothers players, right? If I say I accept your offer, right? And then I say we need more time to think about this. Is there any penalty for me then not accepting the offer? Like, if I say we need more time to think about this actually, and then I leave, is there a penalty for that? Just say you want to think about it. That's what I'm asking, but I can't do that here. I have to hit accept on this page and then think about it. No penalty? Okay, I will take your word for it. We're going to accept, and I need some more time to think about this. 5 days to the west. Now, this guy's going to need to be healed, firstly. Brav needs that healed. Oh, this guy's not bad, actually. This is a shepherd. Shepherd's not bad. I would get more guys. You can get lucky and not even get attacked, but rare. Yeah, it is rare, you're right. What I'm thinking is we save here before starting. And I'm gonna hire more men. Oh. An ambition fulfilled. Oh, okay, we got good relations with Grottenhaven because we just did that mission. Deciding that Grottenhaven is a good place to invest your efforts, you decide to offer the protection of the company and take up any work suitable to your talents. Oh, we already read this one, but yeah. You act like a gentleman in your dealings with locals. You encourage the men to mind their manners while in the settlement. There was, of course, some griping at first. Miranda Explosive Gas was sorely disappointed to give up brawling with the farmers, especially with the sand ducks spending so much time in Grottenhaven. But you convinced the men that having A friendly base of operations is important in your line of work, as it meant getting better prices on the market and more people willing to join your motley band. It's also much less tiring not to have to dodge the militia all the time. You even enlisted the men to do some small tasks in exchange for nothing but goodwill. I found that little brat who wandered off and dragged him right home, Asmodeus the Odd brags, quickly outvied by Rav the Carrotless. I went to the market for the old spinster, split her firewood for winter and even put out her washing, but I draw the line at rescuing treed cats. Okay. Everybody's pretty happy. Good. Good. I'm so split right now on what I want to do. But I think we hire a couple of guys. Oh, we got level ups to dish around. Enyo the Second. Melee defense, melee skill, HP. Nice and simple for you. You've already got the learner one. I'm gonna go with... we could go with Colossus or Crippling Strikes. I might go with Colossus, I think, for Enyo. All right, we got the bow character. This one, I always like to go with fast adaptation. I really like fast adaptation for my range characters because, frankly, they just miss a lot. Health's not great. Oh, resolve, dude. Wow. Yeah, Hemi needs a lot of improvements. I'm gonna go with resolve because that's real low. I really want to put some more in melee skill, but that'll have to wait another level. You need some training. Resolve's pretty good for now. Executioner. Executioner might be good for a sword. Or crippling strikes even. Because swords quite often inflict like injuries, I've found. It might just be me, but I like the idea of crippling strikes. Too fast for you. Gain 15% character's current initiative as bonus. I don't have a lot of initiative. Let's go with crippling strikes. Okay. We also have like a better head wrap for somebody. Let's give this to Asmodeus. Right, men. We need some boys. Right, we're gonna take the shepherd because he was actually a pretty decent pickup that I didn't see the first time around. Dodge doesn't need a lot of initiative. It's still an amazing early game defensive perk. Okay, good to know. Some daytailers. Not, I mean, they're not great, but He's cheap. I don't really need cheap though. I need good. My choices are limited here. This guy's worth 12 daily rate. Trying to decide if I want to like take the risk with some indebted. I've never recruited indebted before. Whether to go with the day tailor or go with the manhunter. He's gonna jack my my daily wages up a lot if I go with him. Shit. As much as I hate the idea of taking a manhunter, it's also a good chunk of, like, we're getting a big payment out of this, so I feel like paying the higher price is worth it. And that gives me 10 more days. We need 5 days of we've got 5 days of travel ahead of us. And I think I'm going to invest in this. Do I just go for one indebted or in the day tailor? I'm going with. I've only really got gear for like 2 people, I think. Biloo-doo. What's he got? Ooh, melee defense 2 stars. Not bad. This character will turn on tail on first possible occasion. Better have an eye on him. Will start combat at wavering morale. Fuck! God damn it. Son of a bitch. Level 50 armor on those Nomad robes. Not bad. Actually scammed. Tell me about it. Okay, the Manhunter's got 62 melee skill, which actually might make him... Yeah, he is now the best bet for the arming sword. So we're going to give him the arming sword. So what's this? 20 to 35, 25 to 35. That actually looks good. The Nomad mace seems pretty decent. Especially against armor. Which I feel like is something we're more likely to go up against right now than the non-armored chaps. But it takes up more fatigue. Okay, we'll leave it. We'll leave it as we are now. Are you still a coward, Marva? Are you in this lineup yet? I don't think you're in this lineup yet. You might have died in this playthrough. Would you like a character? We've just recruited 2 new guys, so... We can give you a character. You can have either the guy that runs at the first possible opportunity, or the, oh my god, dude, the pessimist who's athletic, the manhunter. Would you like the coward or the manhunter? You can wait, sure. Does anybody else want to sub in on one of these two characters? I like to give them names after people in chat, so you have an opportunity to be named, should you wish it. You'll take the athlete? Alright. So we'll just call him Ninja. Oh, you know what we can call him? We can call him X. Gonna give it to you. X gonna give it to you. There you go. Congratulations. I know you probably usually go by straight or ninja, but today you're going by X because I just think that's hilarious. Do you need a sub to get a name? Nah, not at all. Did you die? I can check the obituary. He's already died. So Marvar died after 7 days. We haven't had a Squillis in this playthrough. The Manhunter's just been named, so we've got a cowardly shepherd up for grabs. I'll embrace cowardice. I want to live. Okay, Jockton. Jockton. Turns and runs. Jockton turns and runs. Good. All right, we're gonna save again now that we've got those men. Southern Mercs. Save. I'll sub to not get named after that guy. Hey, if you want to sub, you sub. I would really appreciate the support, but you do not have to just to get your name in the game. Don't worry about that. Also, like I said earlier, if you watch the VODs, you'd almost be better off subscribing to the VOD channel, which I believe is cheaper than a Twitch sub by $1, and you'll get early access to all of the VODs as soon as they're uploaded to the channel. Right now, there's 4 VODs that are accessible to members on the VOD channel. We've got them scheduled for the tomorrow night, so 16th, 19th, 22nd, and 25th, but members get to watch them right now in advance, and that's just something that I decided to implement because like people seem to really be digging the VODs right now. People seem to really enjoy them, and I know people like have been saying like, oh, I watch them when I'm in the car or when I go to bed or whatever, so usually never up at this time of day unless I'm working. Right, so yeah, if I could make a recommendation, don't subscribe to the stream then, because I'm sporadic on Twitch anyway. If you do want to support the channel, you'd be better off doing it on the YouTube VOD channel, and at least you're getting something back then, right? You're getting something you can use. All right, so this is a big trip. 5 days for 3,210 crowns. We have saved, and it is a 3 skull difficulty. We are probably not prepared for this mission, but I'm hoping maybe that they give us an armed guard for the caravan, and that might just That might just give us a leg up, but we'll see. I'm tempted to buy a war fork and have somebody sit in the back with one of those. Have enough supplies? Yeah. I'm getting a war fork. I'm doing it. Right, who's the coward? This guy. Jocked-in. Jocked-in? You're getting a promotion? Sort of. You're going to be the war fork carrier. Because you're a freaking coward. Just subbed on YouTube under my real name, so don't dox me. I'm just checking real quick. You did it on the VODs channel and not on the main channel, right? Okay, I see we've got a new subscriber on there, I think. So, yeah. You did. Fantastic. Oh, we've actually got 6 members on the VOD channel already. That's sick. Oh, that's really good that some of you guys are actually getting some use out of that. I've actually, to be honest, I've actually been thinking about canceling membership on my my main channel. Because we have, like, I feel kind of bad. We have the Patreon, right? Which is for the Project Zomboid server. We're doing some more stuff with that soon. TM, by the way, like quick behind the scenes thing. We're doing some more with that soon where we might be showing videos a day early to patrons. We host events on the server and all of that, right? Oh. But my YouTube viewers don't really get anything, or my YouTube members don't really get anything, because that was set up when we were streaming on YouTube, and I don't do that anymore. So I'm actually contemplating shutting down memberships on my main channel, just because I don't want people to continually pay and, you know, be paying in for no return. You think you did it on the main channel? Oh shit. If you're able, I would definitely recommend like canceling that and doing it on the VOD channel instead, so that you're getting like access to the VODs. But worst case scenario, I guess you can just leave it a month and do it next month, but yeah. Will you tell me why you're a desert duck? Yes, because we're playing Southern Mercenaries in the desert this time. Yeah, well, I appreciate it, Mew Queen. Thank you very much. And I hope that you enjoy watching the VODs and catching up. And thank you for supporting a new initiative I'm taking. We should get the company strength to 12 men. Gather 2,000 crowns or more. Okay. So this will allow us to make a standard, right, for our company, which I really like the idea of, because it increases resolve of people around it. But also, this requires you to gather 2,000 crowns. We're going to get paid more than that for this contract. So I feel like we go with this one, you know? Because if we successfully complete this mission, that just adds another reward. We can do it. I believe. It is a long journey. Oh, no. Don't want to cancel the contract. Sorry. Just wanted to minimize it. We have a community server for Build 42 when multiplayer is ready, and we'll only need a membership to play it. So we don't do public servers usually, Marvar. Unless we're doing like a special sort of like event that we want to open up to wider community. We host our server through Patreon, which is £3 a month. Yes, we will be moving it to Build 42. Usually what we do is we use those costs to fund the server costs. We commission mods for the server to help build like mod packs and stuff. We've done a lot of stuff actually with We did like stalker mods for Project Zomboid. You've probably seen a lot of them and not realized that we commissioned them. For example, one of the vanilla firearms expansion mods was us, using money we got from the Patreon server. All of the stalker themed settlements was us. The shops and traders mod was us. And we host events every month, so I feel like it's worth it. But yes, you would need, if you wanted to play on the server, you would need to pay the £3 Patreon cost. I like to think we use it to put something back into the community as well. Make some public mods that everybody can use. You cross into a small hamlet beside the path. It's a rather nondescript place, save for the woman tied atop a soon-to-be bonfire. She's surrounded by a band of peasants, as is usual for a woman in this position. A monk from the mob reads from a holy tome, apparently letting everyone know the deontological nature of her crimes. Another man dutifully stands by with a torch, his hands itchy to put it to use. Seeing you, the woman shouts for help. "They're going to burn me! You must do something! I've done no wrong here." A witch? A witch, does she float, is the true question. Yes. I'm American, how much is that? I want to say $4, but it might be $4.99. Not sure. You'd have to have a look. If you want to give it a quick look, that's the Patreon. You can just like it'll tell you there's different packages and stuff. The one you'd need is the second one, the Drake tier. The Drake tier. 4 plus tax. Yeah. So you could have a look and see what you think. But if you want to hold off until build 42, that's totally fine too. My tier, yeah. Yeah, most of my supporters tend to go through Patreon, to be honest, so they can access the server as a bit of a, you know, nice little benefit for them. We've been doing Atomic Summer this month on the multiplayer server, so it's like really, really scorching hot. And we've got some mods that, you know, help with that a little bit. Like coolers in cars and, you know, stuff like that. Ice cream vans. What do we think, chat? Right, I'm going to give you a poll. Do we free the lady or do we not? So free the woman. Free the lady. Burn the witch. Duration 1 minute. Go. It's at the top of your chat. Do we free the lady or burn the witch? Well, but I say burn the witch is more like not free her, but currently 5 for free the lady and 3 for burn the witch. Have your vote, chat, at the top of chat. What are we doing? Save the waifu. All right. Whoa. Is it still free the lady? Okay. Chat has had their say. It is free the lady 6-4. Oh God. Oh no. You will not stand idly by while an innocent woman is burned for such imaginary crime. Blade in hand, you climb the wooden pallets and cut her free. She quickly scurries away, seeking her own safety. The crowd, enraged, sets upon the company in an instant. A scuffle between peasants and sellswords ends poorly for the former, but they do put in some damage. For losing control of the crowd, you have the monk beaten up and the man carrying the torch too. A few of the brothers believe this was the right thing to do and are pleased with your decision. So a couple of us are happy But Miranda has suffered a dislocated shoulder as Modius has got a fractured hand and Jokdin has a ripped ear. Wow. Okay. You know what's going to happen now, don't you, chat? We are immediately going to get set upon. -3 action points will heal in 4 to 7 days? Brother, that's a rough one. -15% initiative, not too terrible, honestly. It sounded like someone grabbed your ear as you were running. Yeah, probably. This one's not great either. Okay, well, we're gonna have to pray that we don't get attacked on this mission because, whoo-wee. When Build 42 multiplayer gets out, I'll get the $5 option. Yeah, I mean, it's zero pressure, man. Like, it's the reason I have like different ways of supporting the channels in different places, right? Is because I don't want people to feel forced, but I want there to be enough option that people can choose between some stuff, right? That suits them. See what works for them. Oh, I can't go here while we're traveling. I need more medical supplies. We're like completely out. This is like it's exclusively support the OnlyFans. Yeah, thanks, way to go. I saw your message, bud, but yeah, we're streaming right now. But I will be free this evening. You can hop in town on the caravan runs. Oh, okay, I'll try and go to the next ones. Let's try it. Along the way, followers of the Sand Ducks need not just be fighters. It appears that with the company's growing renown and prestige, there may be others willing to ride the coattails. Perhaps these tag-alongs may be of great utility to the company, even if they are not contributing on the battlefield. I'll take a look at our retinue. Way to go. Thank you for the 6 months of Prime, sir. Much appreciated. I hope you are well today. Thank you, thank you. Guys, can we get some Mr. Atom bread ups in the chat, please? For Way to Go, coming back for 6 months. We're about to reach our destination. 3,000 crowns in the bag. Let's go. Easy wins. That's just over doubled our money. Let's go, fellas. Ooh-wee. We were protected by karma for saving the waifu. Yeah, must have. Let's get some medical supplies, because, oh my bejesus, we need them. We need some ammunition as well, but it's not worth. Okay. Antidote. Interesting. Hell yeah, brothers. Well done. What a journey. All right. We could get some extra characters. We could get a round of drinks in for the lads. I think they've earned it. We go. X gon' give it to you. I love that. What a name. There's nothing here I really want to buy, nor is there any goods worth having. All right, we've got, here we go. We've got ourselves a company standard, and we've spent 1,000 crowns on it. So we're left with 1,200 again. We've immediately spent most of our money. But we now have a battle standard. Now, you can use this. It's a pole arm, it's two-handed, and it reaches 2 tiles. So basically we use this as a weapon, but everybody around it also gains resolve. So what I'm thinking is we give this to another character with low resolve and stick them in the back line with it. It's probably Rav, but his melee skill's also pretty decent. I think it's got to be Rav, because he runs so easy. Maybe I can give the sword to somebody else. We got a 59 here, Enyo. We could give him the scythe. We'll give Rav the battle standard. Rav goes in the back. So we have a... What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4 spears, 2 swords, and 2 long pointy weapons. I feel like we need a couple more spears on the front line to hold a decent shield wall. Rock, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much. The carrotless bannerman. Yeah, the eunuch. The carrotless bannerman. Truly a sight to behold on the battlefield. And again, I think we'll change some of the armor around here and make sure that the guys at the front have the best stuff and the guys in the back have the slightly weaker stuff, because that just kind of makes sense, right? Yeah, we need like 1 or 2 more in the shield wall with spears. We have 2 spears, 2 shields. We would just need to buy them some armor. Do we have any armor here worth buying? No. Do we have any men here worth recruiting? Possibly. But our money isn't great for that right now. We could get some fairly cheap chaps to put on the front line. I think we go elsewhere and get us some men. See what we've got here. Brigands, not interested. Collapsed ruins. I need you to go to a place and collapsed ruins and retrieve a relic. No, I'm good. I don't fancy doing either of those right now. I want to get our men first. Get us a couple more men. Kit them out, and then we can go to war, I feel. Then we can go into combat, do some missions, start killing brigands, try and bump up our characters' levels, and try and get them some better gear. But right now, I feel we are... Oh, we have no provisions. Shit. I didn't realize that. How are we out of provisions? I'm confused. We're on a caravan. Did I miss something? Maybe they just all went out of date. I don't know. Glad we made it here without there being any issue, though. Provisions are pretty cheap here, so that's good. I must have missed something. Know what, but... Again, not much in the way of armor here. Potentially some good men, though. A Houndmaster. I've never had a Houndmaster. A Butcher would be pretty decent too, or an Apprentice. These are all decent men. I'm gonna get the Houndmaster. And the Apprentice, I feel. So what's his thing? War dogs unleashed by this character will start at confident morale. Range defense +5. He's paranoid, so he has more melee defense and range defense, but less initiative. That's kind of cool, though. I like that. He's got some decent stats, man. Again, another person with low resolve, though. Alright, we push these guys in. Decent melee skill for both of them. 56 on both. 56 melee skill on both. Again, very low morale on both of them, to be honest. Even less than Jokton. That's saying something. But that gives us something to improve, at least. He started with pretty decent armor, too. Not terrible. Gisela and Bertwin. Now we need to buy a war doggo. Yeah, we'll get one. We'll get one. Seems like it'll be a good investment now. But we need some money first. Okay. So who wants Bertwin, the Houndmaster? Me. Okay. So. What do we call your character? Do we call them Slotty? Do we call them Moon? Do we call them Queen? Let's go with Moon, Queen of Doges. Gisela. Who wants Gisela? This is our apprentice. He's got more experience gain, so he will level quickly. And he's pretty good in melee, really. That's it. Pretty good melee fighter. He's got potential. He could be going places, but right now he needs some training. Any volunteers? Squillis, did you want somebody? And we had Way to Go hanging around as well, potentially. Bum, 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 bum. Put me in, coach. You got it. I don't know what to call your guy. Alright, I'll get you the next one, Squilla, so you can be the next guy. Let's go with Way to Go. The Poker. Because you're using a spear. You will be our spearman. You are the Poker. Alright, let's go to Holmwick. They have a harbor. Oh, go get us some missions. Get us some missions. I also really want to get a couple of decent sets of armor for our new troops, but I think we're going to need money before we can get them, so they may just have to make it through a fight with what they've got right now. We could do with like a couple of easy fights to get us started, but we'll see how we go. How are our wounds looking? We still have some pretty bad wounds. I'm worried about this dislocated shoulder. I kind of want to get that tended to. Hexen. What the hell is a Hexen? Brigands killed Dirk and his whole family. Can you believe that? I know you don't know who they are, but they were a well-liked family in these parts. I'm sure you can already imagine, but I want these brigands done with. I spent half my men just finding their camp. Now I'm ready to spend some of my crowns for you to go kill them. Are you interested? 340? Sure. Let's go kill some brigands. Would like to be honest, heal my men, but I don't think we've got a choice. Back on 80 coins. Grave digger. It's pretty cheap. It's pretty cheap. It's an extra body. Could make a difference. I, you know, do have some stuff. Let's do it. It's a risk, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. You're coming with us, Hakon. 80 coins. He was cheap. What's wrong with him? Vision during nighttime. Insecure. Will never be of confident morale. That's not too bad, honestly. Like, as long as he's holding the line, that's okay. 55. Bruh, this guy's good. For 80 coins, 2 stars in melee defense and 2 in melee attack. I'll take that. He's not bad, man. He just needs a little confidence, and that's all right. Sometimes we all do, you know? $55. Miranda's got 61. I kind of like the idea of these guys being on the fringes, though, even though they might not hit as much. There needs to be a therapist class that can cure those traits. So that's it. Our roster is, our combat roster's full. That's our 12 men. Hakon is Squillis. He's a little insecure about himself. Is poor Squillis. What do we call him? What's his nickname? The last Squillis was called the Stoner. Because he threw rocks at people. And Squillis is a stoner. What do we call this guy? Yoshi noises. Yeah, we always hear Squillis' phone go off on Discord, and he's got like his text sound is Yoshi from. Yeah, it just constantly. You just hear like every so often Squillis' phone will go off, and it'll just go blam, blam, every fucking time. Squillis, blam. Right. Let's get some grains just to make sure we don't run dry on provisions. But also be ready for the next iteration of dog. Okay. We can do that with the next one. But at this point, that would require someone to die. Something tells me that is not too far-fetched. Right. This is it. Some hexen. I don't know what hexen are. An unhold, a hex. Malevolent old crone said to lure and abduct children to make broth and concoctions out of, strike sinister pacts with villagers, and weave curses. Save before we go on this mission. Wobbly shelter, an abandoned homestead with a collapsed roof. This is a level 1 difficulty mission, so this is, even though our troops are injured, hopefully it won't be too bad. Wider gangers and armored wider gangers. What are wider gangers? Are those the skellybobs? Skeletons? I don't know what wider gangers are. I don't know if we've fought them yet. Some brigand raiders. Okay. They might be better armored than us. They are better armored than us, but there's only 4 of them. So if we play this right, we'll be okay. And the fact that like Hemi's already wavering is so funny to me. The person that's the most confident right now is somebody with a dislocated shoulder. Free armor and loot. Yeah, again, if we play this right, this is good. I'm tempted to let them come to us, to be honest. So we'll put your spear out, way to go. They're gonna go defensive. Okay, we'll go to them. That's fine. So 2 of them have pushed up. 1 of them opted to stay defensive. I think because I moved my archer forward, they've jumped forward. So this is actually kind of good for us, because now I can collapse in on them. Definitely want Squillis up there because he's got the mace, and that will do more damage to armor than anything else. He's not got great armor though. I maybe shouldn't have pushed him in first. Well, too late now. Good luck, Squillis. Okay, so because we've got a couple of forks here, we can do this and just reach over. Nope, no hit though. Let's get Grav in there. He's experienced. Shield wall. The biggest thing here is to have a good defense. Nice. Doodaloo-doo-doo. Oh, the fewer action points is brutal for Miranda. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. So he's actually holding back. He's given up his turn rather than support his teammates. Coward. Okay. This is when it gets a little bit sketchy because I've got to dance away from the fight here. Oh, come on. One more. Wow. Rough. Not one successful move away from combat. Unfortunate. Now we just got to keep up a shield wall. It's going to hit everybody as well. That one. Kind of annoyed by that. I've never had 3 failures on moving away from archery combat, but okay. See if we can get one back. Surround them. Not great chances to hit. Could use the fire lance. 36 to 54 damage to armor. Their armor's already apart. I think we're just gonna normal attack. When does he attack? His turn's done. I'm going in. Let's take him. Come on, dude. Okay, he's fleeing. Hold your turn. Way to go, we'll move up. Spear wall, which should push this guy down to the southern side. Yep. Just what we wanted. Now we surround him. Good hit. Now that guy is running away. So we're going to focus on this dude. This guy's fleeing, so that's, you know, we can leave him to it now. Acts in 10 turns, 5 turns. Shield wall. Hold the rest of your move. Okay, he's dead. Surround this guy. Shield wall. Let's try and knock out this guy. Hit his shield. Gotta keep the shield wall up. Getting hits in though. This is good. No, no hits. Good hit. Oh, come on, man. 1 hit? I'm pretty sure that guy was at full health. This is the risk you see with the fucking weak armor types, because we just could not find any armor anywhere. And now I've got all these people fleeing because of one kill. Cowards! Slay them! You will fight! Oh, they're running too. But both sides are running. All of their men are running. Most of mine are running. Okay, good. This works, I guess. Show them what we're made of. Show these weak-willed men how real fighters fight. Kill them! Yes! No mercy. Some of our men are a bunch of cowards, man. There's literally one of them left. Run them down. Slay them. Okay, he can't run now. He'll try to, and he'll just get instantly killed. Or he should. Literally running away with the company banner. Imagine. What up, Moose? How you doing, brother? The records show that Asmodeus did not run, yeah. Rav, Hemi, Enyo. I think we had Jock didn't run. I don't know who else. We lost 2. Oh, Moon survived. We lost our archer. That was right. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like this was just bad luck. We tried to move away 3 times from a person he was in melee combat with, and all 3 times he failed. He got hit. And that sucks. Missing finger. -5 melee skill, -5 range skill. Could be worse, I'm not gonna lie. That could have been a much worse injury, and I'm okay with that. On the bright side, we got a signet ring worth some money, and we got a decent helmet, a thick robe, a falchion, a boar spear, a morning star. This is all decent equipment. Man, I tell you what though, we gotta get some resolve in our ranks, man. A bunch of you cowards ran away from 2 men that we were beating. What, you've never seen someone's head get cut off before? Grow some balls, chat. One man's head gets cut off and you all turn and run. Jeez, I tell you what, they don't make them like they used to. These sellsword. Ooh, half price on fish. Fish. We can buy these amber shards at like pretty much value right now. Sell the signet ring. Ah, we are in the old man yells at cloud stage of the VOD. Yes, we are, indeed. I mean, they must have had a pretty good weapon because they cut... I think what happened there, Moon, was they went through your armor. Because they've half damaged it, but you died in 1 hit. From a sword. So that must have been the falchion. Maybe they hit a headshot, I don't know. But you died in 1 hit. Alright, Asmodeus. Melee defense, resolve, melee attack. We need way more resolve in this company. Fast learner, basically. Same for X. Get you some better robes, way to go. What do we reckon? Who's like my best fighter? I mean, Miranda's pretty decent, but the permanent wound is a bit of a rough one. Miranda's pretty decent. I think X is pretty good. X is right up there. Trying to decide who to give the helmet to. I think it's going to be X. Still decent fatigue as well. It's not bad. Boar spear. Who's our highest skill level spear wielder? Probably Miranda. She's got the fatigue to carry this, so let's give them the boar spear. We've lost our bowman. We need an archer. That was the one person we lost. And also we've got a morning star now. Now I have a question for the experienced folks. Morning star is going to be better than this Nomad mace, right? Straight up. But because it's a higher tier weapon, am I okay giving it to somebody with like this much melee skill? Or would I need them to level up a bit more first? I don't know how that works. Like, is there a risk to me giving them a better weapon? To go from the Nomad mace to the Morning Star. It's more about the fatigue. They've got 87 right now. Still 85. They haven't got much armor, you see, so right now I don't think it's too bad. Could give it to Enyo. Enyo was one of the ones that ran, and his resolve's actually pretty good. Okay. Falchion as well. But we got some money now. We need to find an archer somewhere on the road. But until then, we're going to buy this amber and we're going to head down to the south and see if we can sell it. Oh, during camp. Sitting and jesting with the men while they check their kit, hone their blades, and mend their armor, your mind wanders off to thinking about new ideas for improving the company and its reputation across the lands. What is your conclusion, and what do you tell the men? We fight well, but we need to better organize in case things get dire. I should name a sergeant to rally you on the battlefield. I do like that one. Grants the wearer additional resolve. Wild beast beset villages. Gain an additional 150 renown for your victory. Battle against 12 or more enemies, whether by killing them. Or win a battle against 12 or more. Okay. I do like the idea of this, getting a person on our retinue, but right now I think we could we could use the renown buff, to be honest. So we'll get somebody with the rally the troops perk, and then give them the renown buff from the sash. We're gonna head to Grottenhaven, and then we're gonna try and go to one of the southern cities to sell this amber we've just picked up. The one time I catch MrAtomicDuck stream and there's not a zombie in sight. Nope, not today, I'm afraid. Not today. We're playing some Battle Brothers. Contrary to popular belief, I do enjoy more than one game. There are zombies in this game, that is true. There are undead. There are undead. Lies that I enjoy more than one game. You know, the way some people be sometimes, I see why you might think that. Okay, we got a lot of men here. This is good. Do we have any? Oh, the footman's still here. Hjalmar. He seems like a good pickup. A lot of militiamen here, actually. Holy shit, look at all these men. We've got a disowned noble, a raider, a sellsword, and 3 militiamen. Damn, dude. I'm going with this guy. He's militia. Do we have enough? Let's see. Let's real quick. Let's just check the marketplace. No, they don't want amber. Shit. Oh, there's a hooked blade. I don't really have the coins to buy another man. Let's see what missions there are. Al-Hazif to the southeast, maybe 4 days or so. Let's talk money. 20 crowns per head, 30 heads at most, and another 1,200 when the job is done. I accept, and I'll need some time to think about it. Now, how many days? He said 4 days, right? We do 96 crowns a day. So I'd need at least, what, 360? To make it to our destination. I think we sell some equipment and get this guy. I know we said we wanted an archer, but I'm not passing up this cheap footman. So I think we should be able to get him now. Yeah, 4 more days. Okay. So we're gonna be out of money by the time we arrive. But I've... When handing out promotions and gear, huh? Nice. Have we got anybody that might take up a position as a bowman? Not really. 44, I think, was our highest skill in bows. Right. Jockton. I apologize in advance, but we're actually going to take this armor off you and pass it over to the frontliner. Because, well, you know, because he's a frontliner. Give him the falchion. And then I'm going to put Squillis in the back so that he can maneuver with the mace to where he needs to be to destroy armor. We're going to put Enyo more in the center, I think, because he's got the big beefy armor. Okay. This is not bad. This is not bad. Thank you for the bits, Osmodius. I appreciate that. You have served this company well. You have served this company well. I'm gonna sell like one more thing just to be safe. Just to be safe. Okay. This is gonna be another like pretty long trip. A risky trip, but we have 12 men now, so I'm okay with it. And it's a good way for us to get gear too, because the brigands come to us. Okay. I'll be right back, chat. I need to go to the bathroom. But what I'll do is I'll leave the caravan running because I can't do anything anyway. So I'll let the caravan go, and then I'm gonna nip to the bathroom real quick. Save. Autosave. Right. I'll be right back. What's this then? While on the march, you came across a line of stocked wagons. You realize the wagons are cages, with each serving a prison to a wild animal. Touring the lines of carts, you come to face a variety of beasts. A haunched and mewling black cat launches its man-killer claws through the bars. Jumping away, you back into another cage, which violently rattles with a bear's roaring. Thankfully, its powerful paws are too fat to fit between the bars. Another cage sizzles with the hissing of snakes. A man leans back from behind one of the wagons. He's got a wild look on his face as though you just caught him getting one off the wrist. Getting one off the wrist? Oh. Hey, who are you? What are you doing here? You inform the stranger that you are the captain of the Sand Ducks. The man straightens up. Oh, sellswords then. And I thought my luck had up and run off on me. Look, I got a problem that my hired hands refused to help with. They didn't care when they didn't know better, but the damn cloak fell off the wagon, and then they just wouldn't shut up about how I wasn't paying them enough to transport such goods. What do you need help with? The animal tamer leads you to a carriage. You immediately see why his hired hands quit. A frenzied and mercurial wild man is sitting inside the cage. Raw wrists bleed against his shackles, signs of attempted escape. Half-starved, the wild man gnaws on sticks poking out from a tumbleweed of a beard. Seeing this sad sight, you grab the stranger by his shirt and slam him against the wagon. Does that look like an animal to you? The animal tamer grins, ivory for teeth. He explains himself. City folk have gotten wind of the uncivilized wild men and wish to see them up close. I'm the only one fulfilling this new demand, as any businessman would. Now, all I need help with is to get that dead body out of the cage. He points towards a corpse in the corner of the cage. The wildman rears back, snarling, and goes to protectively sit on the body. The animal tamer shakes his head. One of my helpers got too close and, well, yeah. I can't go into town with that mess in there, so I thought maybe you could help me fish it out. I'll play plenty, of course. A pouch of crowns, 250. Sound good to you? Just reach on in there and yank that garbage out. I don't even need to put this one down to a vote. No. You tell the animal tamer that his problems are his own. He shrugs. Yeah, I don't blame you. You're smarter than you look, sellsword. I'm kind of disappointed I couldn't free the wild man. Well, I know there are wild men that can join your company. I wanted to free him. That's a dude. You can't just keep him in there. The fuck? Smart move, yeah. I wasn't going near that one. Whip, whip, whip. Whip, whip, whip. Getting to the end of the crowns. We might lose a man here. Walking, running, fighting, fucking, all good for a man's heart. The time spent traveling the land has improved the vitality and vigor of the men. You even caught one of the cheekier mercenaries flexing into pond water, admiring his own reflection like some smirking wench. Miranda gains +1 max fatigue. Nice. I now have minus money. So we do, please don't leave. Please don't leave. Please don't leave. Yes! Okay. Thank God. And now, hopefully... yes, we can make a profit on our amber shards. Look at that. About 68 gold per. Nice, not bad. Not bad at all. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. Pretty good on rations. I do need some more armor. Padded vest, 60. Where was he? There he is. And we got somebody in another 30 here that I could do with rekitting, and then 50. Is there an armorer in town? There's a weaponsmith. Damn, dude. Two-handed scimitar. Ooh. Damn, that thing would be deadly. Pole mace. I've seen some people using these. They reach 2 tiles like the Warforks. Battle whip. I've never seen that used. Range of 3 tiles. Damn. Right, we're gonna grab oh, I can't grab any more armor. We're out. Well supplied currently, but a warehouse is burnt down. Any men that I wish to have on the back lines? Not particularly. What do we got here in terms of contracts? Creatures of an undetermined sort are wreaking havoc within the protectorate of Al-Hazif. 350 crowns for dealing with them. Go on then. Sure. Usually I'm not a huge fan of beast contracts because you don't usually get gear, you just get like a few extra bits to sell off. But I feel like we have a lot of swords. Oh, serpents, man. I hate serpents. Let's get... I feel like we have a lot of swords and like spears and stuff. So I'm sort of not opposed to fighting beasts over armored opponents right now. 4 serpents. This actually might be kind of tough. Food is about to spoil? Yeah. We're not too far from town, so it's okay. I really do hate fighting serpents. Like, it's a pet. They are a really tough opponent to go against because they pull you towards them, which makes them really tough to fight. If only we had an archer, yeah. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push rather than staying back. We're gonna push forward. Using the bravest to lead the charge, Jockton, yeah. It's like some of them are like already wavering before we've even gone into combat. Serpents are pretty slow, so I think we do have the ignite that I could like throw down the line, but they'll probably pull in Grav, honestly. There's 1. And there's 2. So Asmodeus is now in the mix. So this is why I hate the Serpents, because they just frickin' throw one person into the mix and then it's like that person needs to be saved. So what we'll do is we'll move as far forward as we can. A little bit of a risk, but... Oh, I need to rename Hjalmar. That's right. But I don't see as we have much choice, honestly. That was why I was holding the rest of the turn, just so that I could, like, fill the gaps here. Asmodeus can't really move, so he is going to have to end his turn. Yikes. Crushed windpipe and 40 damage. 70 damage in one turn. In one attack even. Jesus, man. Asmodeus is going to get wrecked here if we don't save him. Get in there. We've just got to get some attacks in nice and quick. Nice. Asmodeus blocked that one. I may need to hold your turn until Moon can go. Because you can fill that spot they're in. Good hit. Thank you, Asmodeus. I should have got the boar spear into a better position. Shit. Okay, go round. Go round. Let's back up Asmodeus. That was a risky move, but one I'm willing to take at the moment. Shield wall. Focus down one of them. We're focusing the two on the edges. An attack and shield wall. Come on. If that hit would have killed it. We have to sustain another turn now, which is really, really rough. Come on. Is it just Serpent goes in 5 turns? Let's see if we can kill it before then. He better hits than that. Okay, one dead. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. I'm really not utilizing much of a shield wall here because I do want to try and like put the pressure on and kill these guys. Nice. That's why. Going aggressive on this one is a choice. Their turns are done, so everything we do now is extra. My one concern is Way to Go. Way to Go has taken a big hit, and one more hit will see him done. So I would really like to try and save him. But Asmodeus is also in a pretty precarious situation, so he needs to keep his shield wall up. We'll have Hemi use a shield wall because he's adjacent to Way to Go. That will at least give Way to Go a little bit more of a bonus on his shield wall. Same. No, can't do it with this guy. We can be a bit slower killing this one, I feel. Way to Go's not even got the fatigue to make 2 good moves, so he has to just go for an attack. There it is. Fuck! I could really do with having a fight or 2 where we don't lose anyone. This is what's going to be the trouble, is like until we can get some really decent gear, we need to have a couple of really good fights. And this is making that somewhat tricky. RIP to Way to Go. See, look, one person dies and you're running. And it's Asmodeus this time. Why flee? We're winning and there's one snake. You coward. You're gonna get wrecked if you're not careful too, because like when you run, you'll take a hit. And I'm not gonna be able to kill him before you run, I don't think. I'm gonna try, but... No, I definitely can't. Okay, thankfully you got away. You risked a really unnecessary death there. Oh, Way to Go's alive. He's got a crushed windpipe. Oof. Yeah, we might have to let Way to Go. Way to Go may have to go with a crushed windpipe. That's a pretty deadly one. Oh wait, no. Windpipe's temporary. Missing ear is permanent. 10% initiative. That's not bad. Actually, that's not bad. Okay. We've actually got pretty lucky there. That's a lot of loot from that too. Let's hope that we can sell this for decent value. That's why we have 2 windpipes. Not too bad of a wound, so fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Temple. Way to go. Let's get you patched up, bud. Asmodeus as well for his injured shoulder, maybe. Marketplace. Okay, 240 for the rainbow scale. The rest is probably going to be like, you know, sell where we can, I would imagine. Might as well just get rid of them, honestly. Do you think they'd be worth more up north? Maybe? Just try and find a taxidermist as well, see if I can craft them into anything decent. What up, medic? This game seems kind of XCOM-y to me in the way that losing a few people at the wrong time could lead to a total collapse. Yeah, 100%. It shares a lot of similarities with XCOM in the sense that, yes, that is true. And also, sometimes you'll have like a 90% chance to hit somebody and your guy misses and it's the worst thing ever. and just completely ruins the fight. That can happen. A gladiator. Damn. Never seen a gladiator before. 3 skull. Whoa, it's a 5-day journey on a caravan again. 2,590 crowns. Do we do it? It's a lot of money. I want to be paid more. 2,850 crowns. Well, let the record show I didn't run. I simply tactically withdrew when it was safe to do so. The proof being that I didn't even get hit. I accept your offer. Need some time to think about this. Right, let's see if we can get some better armor. No is the answer. We cannot. There is a weaponsmith. There is no armorer here. That's a bummer. We've healed our men, so all being well, we'll be okay on that front, because as long as we don't get attacked in the first day, touch wood, they'll be all right. Repair supplies? Potentially. Are they cheap? They're not really that cheap. Repairing all your equipment will take 15 hours and 7 tools and supplies. We're okay in that front for now, I think. Let's do it. Here we go. Another long journey. We save. Or do we save? No, we'll hold because we were before the serpent fight, so we won't save. We'll do a quick save here. I bought some extra provisions there, but I brought the long duration one because most of our provisions will go off by the time we reach our destination. So. Yeah, it is very XCOM-y, Battle Brothers. I've really enjoyed it though. The learning process of like figuring out the game. The first couple playthroughs we did, I got absolutely destroyed. And I feel like I played another playthrough while I was offline, like off stream, and I feel like I've got it. Lindworms? Oh no. Run? I can't. I'm defending a caravan. I do have conscripts fighting with me. Four conscripts, I think, in the mix. Oh no, two conscripts. Yo. They look nasty. Honestly, do I let the conscripts go first? Also, I don't know how much movement they have. I feel like I might let them move first. Certainly holding our backline for later. Right, they're going in. They're just going for it. I feel like I have to use the conscripts. I have to. If this is as tough an opponent as I think they are, I gotta use the conscripts to my advantage. Or I'm gonna stand absolutely no chance. So let's move the front line. What's the difficulty? We're on beginner for combat. The rest is standard, like veteran. So hopefully it won't be too bad. But you've also got to take into account that this is only like my 3rd playthrough. I'm very new to the game still, so those guys are top tier mobs. Oof. Okay. Oh, what? Wait, what? Thank you for the follows, guys. Ethan, Tibetan Sandfox, and McPoopyPants. Thank you for the follows. So it says 4. This is GG. Well, I've saved a couple of steps back. So we can go back should we need to. I think we hold here. This is the line. Hold. Use the conscript. Yep. Okay, conscript's gone just in front of us. That might work in our favor. He says optimistically, hopefully. Sometimes retreat, sometimes surrender. Yeah. Well, don't worry. I know if we need to surrender, or if we need to retreat, then I'm not above it. Okay. This is where it gets interesting, because I'm not familiar with their movement too much yet, or their abilities at all. So this is where things get spicy. Oh, the conscript's just fucking going for it, dude. That conscript's got a death wish, brother. He's up in 1 turn. Do I send and then shield wall? That guy is absolutely cooked. Is that it? Bro. That's all the damage an ignite did? Holy sh... Okay, yeah, this is over. This is like already done. Just seeing how much damage that thing did already tells me all I need to know. Yo! Enact protocol jocked him. I kind of want to see this one attack. Is that like brutal of me? I kind of want to see it attack. Yo, he just fucking wrecked that guy. That's like one turn. Nobody, there's only one person in melee distance so far. Do we just call it? Do we just run? We'd lose the caravan, but like at the cost of our lives though. You have the option now, you won't later. That's why I'm asking, because like right now we've got the option to run. Question, if I signal the retreat, does it matter if I move before I hit retreat? Fight and save scum? I feel like if I save scum though, I'll get a bunch of like shitty comments in the YouTube VODs. I know that's like, I know I shouldn't be bothered, but also like I just don't want the... I just don't want the flack, you know? I don't want to have to deal with those comments if I chose to do that. Uses their action points. Okay, so I would be better off just hitting the retreat. It doesn't really matter whether I do it or not. Or should I move and then retreat, is what I'm asking. Like, does it matter either way? Won't matter, uses the same movement. Okay. Alright. We'll make the call then. Enyo's gonna risk an attack. Hopefully his armor will soak it. But I'm not optimistic. We'll sound the horn. Moving beforehand gives you much better control over where they will go. Okay, that makes sense. Let's do that then. Because I kind of want them to scatter. You know? I don't want them all to run the same way. They can't catch all of us, exactly. That's what I'm hoping. Sorry, donkeys. I feel bad for the donkeys. They didn't deserve this. But also, you didn't pay me enough to fight these fuckers. Sorry, bud. I love how I asked for more money as well, and then ran. This, though... He's only got 3 AP left. He can only move a square. And I risk an attack. Do I just... we'll put it in the hands of the gods. He blocks it. He blocks it. Oh, brother! Get out of there, man! Jesus Christ! I mean, hats off to this guy. He's really sticking it out. Now he's running. Thank you for your contribution, conscript. I'm sorry, donkeys. I love how I care more about the donkeys than the conscripts. We've braved Sir Robin the situation, and I don't feel bad about it after seeing how much damage they do. Sorry. It just seeing that we've leveled up. I know it's not from this fight, but the merchant's head has been stoved in by some kind of chest, perhaps the very thing behind which he sought protection during the heat of battle. Alas, none of the caravan is in better shape. The battle had proved vicious even by your standards, and the resulting carnage has a few of your brothers heaving. If the nightmares come, then let them come. You deserve little else for your failure. Wow, rude. Alright, I'm gonna run the other way. It's a dragon. We literally just fought a dragon. I say fought. When I say fought, you know what I mean. I'm saving. I'm saving. You know, I feel like we made the right call, chat. I feel like we made the right call. Seeing how much damage those things did, I was not eager to stick around in that one. I am not upset with our decision at all. We said earlier that, you know, that I needed the chance to keep some of my men in it and alive, and you know, I feel that is what we're doing, you know? We're keeping our men in one piece. Okay, we're gonna bump up Grav's ranged weapon skill, because we want him to be our ranged character. But right now, he's just not really there yet. We'll give him maybe another level, and I think he'll be alright. Especially if we can find him maybe a crossbow. If it helps, those things have 1,100 HP each. Yeah, we had 0 chance against those things. I am glad we made that call. Okay. It was a tough decision, but I'm glad we made it the way we did. We made it in one piece and the conscripts in several pieces. Yes. Hey man, that's their men. They are not my concern. I look after my men first and foremost, you know. Those are my boys. I ain't gonna let them die like that. Not, you know, if they die in the heat of a battle they have a chance of winning, then so be it. But to die like that would serve no purpose, I feel. You know? Where's Grav? Grav, the gunner. kind of want to give him like an XP boost for his next few fights, so we can get him trained for using bows. Right, we've got a couple of contracts here. We've got food, we've got money. Let's see if we can find something. We're in a good place right now. Brigands. Drygrafen to the northwest, maybe 3 days or so from here. You'll be paid 200 crowns in advance and another 790. That doesn't sound like much. What's up with that? That doesn't feel like a lot. Yeah, not taking that. What else we got? Armed courier. Where does he want us to go? Need that taken to Erlach. 320 crowns. Okay. I mean, neither of these sound good, but this is a day away. The other was like 3 days or something. To the northwest. This one's much more feasible. And Grottenhaven is the place that we are friendly with, so, you know, it would pay to get something up. Reputation for cowardice now? Is that what that is? Let's see our renown. We're still recognized. House Nidegard. So we're friendly with Grottenhaven, but House Nidegard doesn't, like, notice us yet. I don't know how that works. Do we have to find, like, their central city to get quests from that noble house? How does that work? Like, noble, because you can't get contracts from places that are just owned by that faction, I don't think, until you're recognized by the nobles. And I haven't got experience with that yet. Okay, nice easy delivery. Good stuff. Try Bockenberg. Moosberg. I'm a little bit worried about those lindworms just milling around now. Because they were only down here somewhere. And I think they just stay around. Orc marauders. Some orc young. Haven't fought orcs yet. Are they gonna chase me? Given the chance? Doesn't seem like it. They're not particularly bothered. Let's do a quick save. I might want to take this fight, honestly. I want the experience. I want to see what orcs are like. Never fought them. We do have somebody with a fear of greenskins. So Gotta keep that in mind. You got orcs after that? It's the orc young, though. Oh, wow. Is he in the grass? He is, yeah. Good chance to hit. I'm going with the ignite. Straight out of the gate. I only hit the one though. I thought I was gonna hit both. They can charge stun you. You see that? But okay. Save the rest of your turn, I think. Just stay there. And I'm gonna get you here. Oh, throwing spears. A tree here, which would be good for us, I think. Oh. Not such a nice hit to take so early in the fight. Good hit as a return, though. Oh. That bastard just split my shield. Straight up. We should probably try and kill him first, but I'm gonna go for the one that's weakest. Fold this guy in, maybe? I got a spear here that goes in a couple of turns. I'm gonna hold your turn. One dead. Okay. Good confidence boost for the men. Guy throwing javelins is a real pain. Thank you for the follow, Notorious Elbow. Appreciate that. Hope you're having a good weekend. Okay, Jogden's running. No surprise there to anybody. He's now running. Push the advance. Come on, boys. Good blocks. Return. Shield wall. Right, let's close in on these guys. Nice hits. Good blocks. More good hits. No kill though. See if we can score that now. Nope. 84% chance and you missed. 95. Okay. Oof. Come on, boys. You got this. Nice and steady. Extra bonus to the other shield wallers. Okay, he's running. Push the advance now. Stab the shit out of him. Get in there, Moon. Oh, I thought that was gonna go there. My bad. Never mind. Jocked in turns and runs, living up to his name. Nice. Nice. Calm, collected. We love that. Oh, Jogden's back. Really, the only person at any risk there was Jogden. Nice. Okay. Very smooth. Very good. We like that. Some interesting weapons. Whew. Okay. Shall I believe that is where I'm going to wrap up for today? I think. After that fight. Oh. You find way to go on his knees, his body swaying back and forth. He nurses a wound. Muffled cries in between moans. Approaching you, asks the man if he's alright. He shakes his head and explains that this was his first ever taste of real vicious combat. It's not what he expected, isn't sure if he wants to continue. There's not a soul out here who isn't scared. Way to go gains 2 resolve and is content. Thank you, Captain. I'll do a better job of hiding my fears. You nod back with a terse smile before putting your fist to your chest. Bottle it all up right here and don't let anybody else see it. Half of any battle is convincing your opponent that you're crazier than they are. Being fearless is impossible, but faking it for a time is not. That's the spirit. Alright. I'll quickly save again. Alright, if you're watching this on the YouTube VOD, thank you very much for watching. That is going to be it from this one. If you would like to see all these VODs early, as soon as they are uploaded, you can become a member on the VOD channel down in the description. Otherwise, you can also come by the Twitch streams when we're live, which is also linked down in the description. Thanks, folks, and we'll see you in the next one.